You know, at Netpicks, we are forever talking about the virtues of options trading, but for good reason. You know, you're able to make a play in a stock without ever having to own the actual stock. Consider the stock price of Google about $778 a share. If I want to take advantage of a move in this stock with 100 contracts, which would equal one options contract, it would cost me $77,822. Using options, it's going to cost me a fraction to take part in that move. The amount of leverage is a big plus, but for many traders, there's a bigger bonus at play with options, and it is that risk is tightly controlled. You can never lose more than the price that you paid for the options contract. Contrast that with futures trading, where not only do you have to put up a higher margin for longer term plays, you can lose more than you wanted to due to risk of slippage. And any trader who's been around the block a few times knows that limiting your risk is the key to overall success in the market. And options trading is an outstanding way to trade for those that are serious about protecting their downside. And with options, you don't have to be chained to deciding on market direction. There are plays that you can make where the overall direction of the market is not something that has to be decided. If you're trading other markets, you got to pick a direction. And many people, perhaps you, have stayed away from trading options because they seem confusing. But the great news is that you can get your feet wet by focusing on bullish and bearish strategies and work in the more flexible strategies as you improve. Now, it certainly can be mind-boggling when faced with the amount of stock options that are available. While opportunity is great, it's really meaningless if you can't get past that barrier of confusion. And at Netpicks, we absolutely understand how difficult it can be. That's why we have put together a list of the options that we prefer to trade. Now, these are time-tested stock options that are routinely used by us and the many traders that have been introduced to options trading through Netpicks. And many of these chosen names have seen 50 to 150% gains that our members have profited from. And it's appropriately titled the Options Hot List. And so impressed with the opportunity that options trading offers, not only do we want you to have the hot list for free, but we also want you to have 3 weeks access to our highly acclaimed options reversal strategy. You can click this link here, download it for free, and you're going to receive further information about the strategy. But I want to show you 5 outstanding options trades that we recently had, and you may agree that they highlight that options trading is quite the opportunity. This is Apple. 133% return. We bought the 115 puts for $2.12, which is $212 per options contract. We sold for $4.95 or 133% return. This is Chipotle. It was a call spread. $810 profit. We bought the 380-410 call spread. And you can see by this chart here, everything is plotted for you right on the chart. This is Facebook. A $339 profit. We bought the 121 put, $339 profit, or 109% return. This is a Google put spread, 71% return, or $640 of profit. Barclays, a 108% return. Bought the 32 call. It's $251 profit per options contract. And now, you know what? That's great, but here's a guy named Mitch, and this is what he had to say about the options reversal system from Netpicks. And remember, you get 3 free weeks just for grabbing the hot list. He wrote, I just thought I'd send a note about how my first trade went with the options fast track reversal system. I saw a signal setting up last Thursday on Google for a short. The option was a little pricey, I thought, so I went with a vertical put spread when it hit 725. Today, I saw that it was nearing my low of 705, so I closed it out for a profit of $437 on one contract. Wow, first profit I've made in a long time trading options. Now, we put together a hot list, like I mentioned, of some of the best names to trade in the options market. You can click this link, download your free hot list, and just get on the path to profits like Mitch has.
Can you pick the best options trade out of over 3,000 stocks? You'd have better luck finding the proverbial needle in a haystack. It's a frustrating and time-consuming job with no guarantee that you've picked the right product to risk your money on. Well, we've done the work, and we want to give you our hot list of stocks and ETFs that have passed our tough standards for volatility, liquidity, and diversification. This is the exact list that we use on a daily basis. It's not uncommon for a successful options trade gain between 50% to 150%. Simply enter your email address and we'll send it to you right away.